We're now leaving a Hard Rock Hotel, walking back over to the parks at Universal. We're going to the chocolate factory to pick out on chocolate, I hope. If Mama let me have it, I'm not supposed to have chocolate. Anyway, we were talking to a Disney employee, and he, actually security, he said, look, that new park that Universal's building, that park is going to be over twice the size of the existing 3 parks at Universal now. He said it's going to be an absolute fantastic place. And I think it's due to open March the 2nd, the 1st, whatever. It's coming quick. Anyway, this is the walkway. Disney, I said Disney. Universal, I'm sorry, has some beautiful landscaping. That's the backside of the Hard Rock. Actually, the Hard Rock to me looks like it might even be Spanish. Some of the designs with the wrought iron around the fences and gates up there. It looks like there's a good chance it's Spanish and original. So we're looking at the waterway right here. I didn't want to film the boat right around behind these canes right here. There's a lot of people. Some people get upset in the video. So this is where we at. Now, you can cut through the back. There's a way through there. It's a little garden. You need to ride around to the front door. It's kind of like a shortcut. Is what it is. But it's quite peaceful walk. It's about from the Hard Rock to the chocolate factory. It's about, I'm guessing 7-8 minutes. Here comes the boat. Boat's coming. You know, we got on that boat the other day to make the ride instead of walking the path. And we decided we was gonna film. Well, I got news for you. That boat sounds quite quiet. Get on it and try to film. All you hear is a diesel motor. It's a mixture of plants. You have banana trees, cypress trees. And flowers, rose bushes, etc. Okay, actually, this path it just circles around the outside of the Hard Rock. We came out the far side, we circle around the back, we're coming around the back right now. And here's the garden from the opposite side, the shortcut. Now, like I said, to me it looks Spanish. It definitely looks Spanish. I don't know. You form your own opinion on that. Actually, there's the boat landing, the blue tent in the distance. Now, that's what we did. We done made a big semicircle around the back of the building. And then you come over here and you start seeing the park in the distance, the different things, the interstate and part of the parks. Universal goes to great extents. It's a clean park, and it's family. I mean, it's 90% of it's for kids. But if you got young kids, you can't beat it. Or if you get as old as we are, we want to walk around slow and look, you can't beat it. You come around, and there's all these magnolia trees and cypress trees, and there's all that beautiful water. It's really, you start doing, there's your big cypress trees. You come on around, and now the park's behind us. This is a little loop out of the way going around the backside to, and there's another boat going down. Like I said, those boats sound quiet until you get on one and try to film, and you'll find out right quick. Quiet. There's different degrees of quiet. love the way they painted the landscape. And they tried to save a lot. They tried to save a lot of these native trees. You got the cypress. You got the oak trees, the cypress trees, and they tried to blend as much of the native plants in as they could, which most of the parks do that. All your parks do that. It's more economical what grows here native. I'll survive when anything else won't. As you meander around these passes and all, and start getting closer to the park, it's really nice. They got trees here, I have no idea what they are. I have no idea. Now I know the old trees, the old and the old cypress trees, no doubt, I know those. And I reckon they blended different things in. Now here's the warning. I mean, you're in Florida, South Florida, and I reckon you've heard of water moccasins and alligators and good Lord knows what else is in there. Do not enter the water. Do not feed or touch any animal. And you'd be surprised that the morons are trying to pet the squirrels and wind up with their fingers chewed halfway off. Magnolia trees. Now here's a tree coming up that's really, really interesting. Apparently, he was the head man here at Universal for a long time. And this is a memorial to him. I do not know what type tree that is, but it's a nice little tree. All right, let's start over your prison guard.
Yeah.
He might not want that on.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, it's nothing. I don't do anything elite, but it was nice meeting you. I appreciate what you do. I hope I didn't mess up y'all's video.
Oh,
Too
no.
bad.
My dad was
Her daddy was a prison guard.
in Angola.
Angola,
I appreciate
Louisiana.
it. Yeah, Angola. I heard about that one.
Yeah, bad
Yep.
prison.
Yeah, I was a little girl, and he used to take me up. Then I could go on the grounds.
Right.
Not
Also
anymore.
Changed a little
You
bit.
can't do it
Yep.
anymore.
And you're Allie.
No, Barbara.
I'm Barbara.
Allie's
Barbara.
my granddaughter.
Allie's
Yeah.
your granddaughter,
Yeah.
but you're Papa.
Papa
And
Salmon.
I'm gonna say hi.
Hey, look,
Great meeting Papa.
The fella that I just halfway interviewed, he was so excited. He's a prison guard here in Florida. He actually ran around while I was filming and made sure he jumped in front of the camera, laughing and joking. Heck of a friendly guy. And he said, I can't help it. When I see somebody videoing, I photobomb them. I said, he said, I hope you don't mind. I said, well, I hope you don't mind going to Australia, England, Russia, Canada, North America, South America. He said, what? I said, I'm gonna put you on YouTube, bud. Really? You'd have thought he was a kid. He ran down the pathway, his wife had walked on past, jumping up, slapping tree limbs, and dancing. That must be a happy soul, people. That's people like that that make your day. Okay, there's the Globe. Here's the parks. Universal Studio Administration Building. They're coming in the back way. The Chocolate Factory straight ahead to the right. And if you're a sports fan, you just need to go right over there. And Bud, they got about 500 televisions inside that one building. Now in the meanwhile, the people coming up this walkway right here just got off the boats and the rides to the park. And they getting ready for the Halloween stuff tonight, which is gonna be quite a bit of it. They're closing this particular park down at what time, 5 o'clock? They're closing it down at 5 and opening it back up for the Halloween. So, where we headed, it's kind of hard to tell, but it's right there. in the center of the screen, right beside the American flag. The little pipe sticking straight up, that's the chocolate factory, people, and that's where we're headed. Now we're staying at the Hard Rock Cafe.
No, you're staying at the Hard Rock Hotel.
The Hard Rock Hotel. Sorry about that. And we headed toward the Hard Rock Cafe, which is next door to the chocolate factory. We've tried that one. The food is delicious. We were at the chocolate factory a couple of years ago. The food is really good. Actually, you have to really look hard to find food in this park. It's not really up to par. Okay. Up on the flagstaff, which is hard to see, it says Tucson. And if you look at the front of the building, you see the wheels turning. So they're apparently in there making chocolate. I hope, because that's what I'm. As I mentioned before, there's music and noise everywhere in this park. It's almost impossible to video anything. But I wanted you to see, we're inside the chocolate factory. I reckon that is supposed to represent how they make chocolate, apparently. So we're upstairs, about 3 levels. This place, I talked to one of the employees just now, it's extremely busy. They said from the minute they open to the minute they close. It's one of the most busiest place in the park. We are inside the chocolate factory looking out. There comes the boat from the different hotels. There's the walkways. Over across on the other side is the grill and room. That's basically sports. Now, if you walk around in the very center of the camera, if you walk over there and you go up, put your back to the water and go up behind those buildings, and the very back is a small place called New Orleans Pub. It has good gumbo, good New Orleans food, and it's right in the middle of Florida. We found it by accident just walking. It is not. You have all types of restaurants. There's both Margaritaville, you name it. And I am truthfully still not sure what that is. I do not know what that is. When I asked an employee what this building was, he said that's their icon. Light on top comes on at night. He said it's pretty. So they call it our icon. And if there's any doubt why they call that the chocolate factory, this is one little bitty case and the building is humongous. There's chocolate on the walls, chocolate all the way up to the ceiling, all the way around. But this right here, that should be illegal. It is so good. And this is what we're going to start with. The avocado, tomatoes, and cheese, and buddy, it looks good. We walked out of the chocolate factory, of course, with a handful of chocolate, stepped out on the patio, and this is our video. This is Universal at night. So, I reckon this is a good night, because I'm going to eat this chocolate, and I'm headed back to the hotel.